Thank you for joining me today. My name is Katina. I've got a short flow for you all today. We're going to begin in child's pose. You can have your knees out wide or together, sitting back on your heels. Oliver is heading outside. And bring your forehead down to the mat and your hands outstretched overhead. Begin to just deepen your breath. Hello, puppy. We're going to begin with some slow spinal waves. So start to lift your hips up and pull yourself forward, shoulders to the wrist, keeping your knees wide and feet together. Start to lift your feet up when you get to a plank. And then rolling forward, lift your head towards the ceiling and your toes towards your butt. And you're going to return, tuck your chin, round your back up, bringing your feet down to the ground, sitting back to that child's pose. And take a few more of these. It's warming up our spine. So roll forward, lifting your toes, shifting your hips down, lifting your gaze. Return, tuck your chin, round your back. And you are welcome to stay with that, or if you would like to kind of deepen the stretch, go ahead and tuck your toes. From your child's pose, lift yourself up into downward dog. Shift forward to high plank. Start to drop your hips, keeping your toes tucked. And once your thighs are on the ground, bring your gaze up. We're going to return, tuck your chin, round your back, lift your hips through plank, back to down dog, and lower your knees back to child's pose, keeping your toes tucked. Do two more, whichever variation that you were in. You can hear my ankles popping. And after your next one, we will all meet in down dog on the return. Come to down dog, find stillness. Bringing your heels closer towards the ground, maybe a bend in your knees. And bringing your armpits towards the ground. If it feels good, you can pedal out your feet here. And start to tiptoe your feet up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. And we'll meet here in a forward fold. Just let it all hang, a little bend in your knees. No rush. And you're going to roll up and bring your left leg with you, coming up to a one-legged Tadasana. Ooh, it's okay if you wobble. It's okay if you fall. Inhale, exhale your shoulders out of your ears. Inhale, exhale your hands to heart center. And begin to lean back, coming into a warrior three, Virabhadrasana 3. Straight line from the top of your head to the bottom of your heel. Dial your hips down so both your hips are facing the mat. Feel free to take a supported warrior three with your hands down. Just another moment here. And step back, open to warrior two. Your back foot is at a 45-degree angle. Your arms are parallel to the ground. Your right knee is bent. Your gaze is over your right hand in front of you. And then reach back, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg. Inhale, reach up with your right arm towards the back of the room, left hand down the left leg. Exhale, forward, coming into triangle, Trikonasana, hinge forward. Right hand comes down the right leg. Left arm up to the ceiling. Don't feel that you have to touch the ground with this right hand. Your shoulders should be stacked. Your left hip pulling upwards to the ceiling. Your gaze is in front of you or up at that hand above you. And now circle this left hand around. Bring both feet to turn towards the long side of your mat, coming into a wide leg forward fold. You're welcome to hang out here. Up. If you want to lower yourself down, feel free to lower yourself to your elbows. Whatever feels good in your body. If you've lowered to your elbows, lift yourself up to your hands, and you're going to bend into your left knee, coming into Skandasana in the back of your mat. You can stay here. You can lift your hands up. If you feel the need to lift your back heel, feel free to lift this left heel. Coming here, and of course, the ground is there to support you. If you want to have your hands on the ground, you're welcome to have your hands on the ground. Try to keep your chest upright. We won't be here very long. It's a very short flow today, just opening up the hips, waking us up. All right, shift back to the front of your mat, coming into a runner's lunge. Hands frame the right foot, both toes facing forward. Right knee is bent, left leg is straight. Bring your left hand to the ground, right hand up for an easy twist. Remember to keep breathing. And bring this right hand down inside of the right foot. Pivot your back foot down, coming up for extended side angle. Whatever feels good with your arms here. Just make sure your hips are facing the long side of your mat. Your shoulders are stacked on top of each other. Continue to breathe. On your next exhale, cartwheel your arms back, reverse triangle. From here, we're going to come forward, and you have options. So you can either return to triangle, or if you want to take half moon, we're going to take half moon on the right. So begin to shift your weight into your right foot. And coming up, Ardha Chandrasana. If you fall, that's okay. We all fall. Shoulders stacked, hips stacked. Back heel is flat. Your gaze is up towards that hand above you. And once you've had enough, bring your feet down, come to a forward fold. Pedal out your feet here. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. And we're going to go through the same sequence on the other side. So roll yourself up, bringing your right leg with you, hands up overhead, one leg Tadasana. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. And exhale, hinge forward to warrior three. Hips dialed down, straight line from the top of your head to the bottom of your heel. You can have a slight bend in that left foot. And when you're ready, step your right foot back. Cartwheel your arms open, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Sink your hips a little deeper if you can. Arms are parallel to the ground. Your gaze, your drishti is over your left hand in front of you. Continue to breathe deeply. And inhale. Right hand down the right leg, left arm up overhead, looking up. Straighten your left leg, reverse triangle. Haha, I almost messed up. There are no mistakes though right now. It all happens how it was meant to be. And exhale, come forward. We're gonna hinge into triangle. So alignment is still heel to the midfoot. Come forward, tip over, left hand comes down to the inside of the left thigh. Maybe it reaches the ground, maybe not. Shoulders are stacked. Your gaze is upward. Your right hip is pulling up to the ceiling. Nice deep breath. And cartwheel that arm around. Pivot your feet to the wide side of the mat, long side of the mat. Coming into a wide leg forward fold here. Maybe you're up, maybe you're coming down to your elbows. Whatever feels good in your body. You're also welcome to take a headstand if that is in your practice. And if you're warm enough for it, go ahead. I might go for a little inversion. I'm here. All right, bend your right foot coming into Skandasana to the back of the mat. Remember your options. You're welcome to be up. You're welcome to have this heel lifted. You're welcome to be right here. Whatever feels good in your body. All right, return to the front of your mat. Frame your left foot. Both toes facing forward, a runner's lunge. Coming into an easy twist, right hand comes down, left hand up towards the ceiling. Looking up at it. Remember to breathe. And then bring this left hand down inside that foot. Pivot your foot down, coming up to extended side angle. You can have your left elbow on your left thigh, right arm to the ceiling. And reverse your triangle. Straighten your left leg, right hand comes down the right leg, left arm overhead. Once again, you're welcome to come back to triangle, or maybe you want to play with half moon. Put your weight in your left foot. Right heel comes up. Your gaze is either right in front of you or up towards that hand. Hips are stacked. And when you're ready, bring your foot down and we will meet on our backs. Bring your knees into your chest, rock side to side. Let your knees fall to the right. Bring your hands out in a T. Bring your gaze to the left. Bringing your left shoulder to the ground. Bring your knees back through center, let them fall to the left. Bringing your right shoulder to the ground, your gaze to the right. Knees back to center, and finally extend them out long for just a short little mini Savasana here before we bring our practice to a close. Bring your eyes shut. Snuggle your shoulders out of your ears. And continue to breathe. And when you're ready, come to your favorite side, into your fetal position. It's no hurry to get up. And then when you're ready, come up to a comfortable seat, however that might look in your body. Share gratitude with yourself for showing up today and spending this time on the mat honoring your body. I'm grateful for all of you joining me. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe and recommend the channel to other people. And stay tuned, there will be more to come. Hope you all have a great day.